Hello everyone. How are you all? Hope you all are watching my videos and getting the knowledge. And I'm really happy for that. Fine. So you all have learned what are parts of speech and how many parts of speech we have. So we have 8 parts of speech and they are noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, conjunction, interjection and preposition. And we have learned noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, conjunction. And from this video you all are going to learn what is preposition, and after that I'm going to explain you all about the articles also. Okay, so let us know what is all about preposition. So what do you mean by preposition? Actually, in the name itself we have the meaning for our question. We have the answer in it. So preposition. So preposition talks about the position of a noun or a pronoun. So what do you mean by pre? Pre means mundu. Post means after, right? So this preposition, we use a preposition before a noun or a pronoun to talk about the position of that particular noun or pronoun. So what does the preposition tell? The preposition tells about the position of a noun or a pronoun, and we use it before a noun or a pronoun in sentences. Let us talk about, sir, what do you mean by position, sir? Some examples: in, on, at, above, under, below, behind, beneath. So all these are positions. I am in Bangalore. So in is talking about the position. So I am in Bangalore. So Bangalore is a noun. Before Bangalore we used in. Okay. I am at school. At school. At talks about the position. School is a noun. So are you getting my point? So the preposition talks about the position. Got my point? So under, the ball is under the table. Sit in the chair. So these are all things. The God above is seeing all. My brother is sitting behind me when I was riding my brother was sitting behind me when I'm riding the bike. So all these things, so all these words that we are using before a noun or a pronoun to talk about the position of things. Got my point? So this is all the brief explanation about the parts of speech. Noun is a naming word. Verb is an action word. Adjective describes about noun. Adverb describes about verb. Preposition acts as like noun. We use a preposition in the place of a noun. Okay. So conjunction, to connect the words and sentences, we use conjunction. Interjection, all the sudden feelings, all the sudden expressions, all the sudden emotions, to express them we use interjection. And finally preposition. Preposition talks about the position of a noun and the pronoun. We have successfully completed the parts of speech. So they are the set of parts of speech. Let us move on to the next topic, and that is articles. What do you mean by articles? Let me tell them. Articles are a kind of adjectives. So we use articles to define the nouns. We use articles to define the nouns, and there are 2 articles. One is definite article and the other one is indefinite article. So there are 2 things, definite, indefinite. So the definite article is the, the. It is also pronounced as the. So we pronounce it as the and the. So the indefinite articles are 2. One is ye and the other one is an. So completely there are 3 articles, only 3 articles, and they are a and the. So but this ye should be pronounced as a. It should be like a boy, a girl, a ball, a cat. It's not ye. So ye, alphabets ye is different, and this should be pronounced as a and an. So a and an are indefinite articles. So the, it can be pronounced as the also. it is called as the definite article. Now let us see what's the difference. The indefinite articles, ye and an. See, both mean single. So and an mean single. That means only one thing. But we have two different sounds, right? The vowel sounds and the consonant sounds. So before all the vowel sounds, a, e, I, o, u, before all the vowel sound, we use an apple, an orange, an umbrella kind of thing. And before all the vowel sounds, we use a car, a boy, a girl, a toy, a room, a house. So all these things. But ye and an both mean only one. You have to use these indefinite articles when you want to talk about one thing, that is a single thing. Got my point? So this is all about the indefinite article. And let us go to the definite article. The should be used. The should be used before the particular noun. So when it comes to ye and an, it's like they can be common, they can be used before common nouns, but when it comes to the definite article, it should be used before the particular noun. And one more thing, when you talk about a thing which is only one available, which is only one thing available in the world, the sun, the moon, these are all, it's like sun is only one, right? Moon is only one. So when you talk about only one particular thing, you use the. Okay, also there is one more case, and when you talk about the superlative, so when you talk about the best, also you use the. Got my point? So we use the articles to define the nouns. Okay, there are three articles: a, an, and the. A and an belong to indefinite article. The belongs to definite article. Okay, so a and an should be used in the sense of single, in the sense of one. So the indefinite articles can be used before the common nouns, but the definite article the should be used before the particular noun. Superlative nouns, before the things which is only one available in the world. So hope you got the clarity. So this is all about the last point of parts of speech, and the one more thing, articles. So hope you have learned something today. Thank you everyone. Please do support me. Thank you. Signing off, yours Johnny Veera.